Hi everyone. Fuck. I tried to record on full screen and it didn't work out. What do? Oh god, oh man. Oh god, oh man. Oh god, oh man. Alright. Well, that was some fun commentary loss, but let's just try to do that again, shall we? I didn't record too much, so we're good. Currently reading data. It was a school day. According to my minimum attendance shift card, I had to go. That says Kurenai Biru. Biru is, of course, Japanese for apartment. I guess it could mean building as well, like Kurenai building. I just know it's, commonly used when we're talking about an apartment. But I've seen it used for just any building as well. So, whatever. Whatever. I really didn't want to go, but if I didn't go by my minimum attendance shift card, my calculations would get messed up, and in a worst case scenario, I might have to repeat a year. Yeah, if you didn't show up every day in Belgium for your school, you'd get fucked up the ass. Man, teachers would be all over your ass, no matter how smart you are. Of course, they would let you skip grades if you were too smart. Oh, yes, sleepy. I fought off a yawn and trudged off towards school. It takes about 10 minutes to walk from my base to school. My mood sank lower soon after I started walking. Now, I was talking about, if my previous recording, I was talking about how this guy had no face. Oh god, oh man. This guy, I can't tell if he's just wearing too short of a top, too short of a shirt, or if that's like his belt. So that's quite scary. And I was also talking about this, where my mouse is moving along. That actually, in case you've been wondering ever so much in anime, what the hell do all these signs mean? What are these moon runes? Someone please translate them! Yes, indeed. That actually says Tomare. Now, I wish it would... normally it would say like Tomaru, which means stop. But I guess they want to give you an order, and it says tomare, which kind of translates to stop. So yes, tomaru is just the infinitive, and this is the I forgot how it's called in English, but it's basically telling you fucking stop, you piece of shit. You might drive over this guy with no face. Oh god, oh man. All right. So anyways, I was also talking about how this guy had like this afro going on here. I can't tell what that is, but it's fucking scary. That's what it is, and I think that's the whole reason why this game is labeled horror. And I mean, look at how blurry this shit is. Anyways, I was also talking about the fact that if you came driving, I would prefer it if that says Tomaru. Actually, quite before you have to stop, because that's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna oh fuck, I can't stop. And then you would first hit this guy, because apparently he's like, I'm gonna run into the middle of the street. He must be some gaijin or some shit. Baka gaijin! And these two would be fucking dead. Well, that girl would be dead, and that girl would probably lose an arm because she'd probably drag her with her in death. And that actually says manga. And I can't read that. Fuck me. Because I'm an idiot and my kanji knowledge is horrible. Anyways, let's continue. My body felt heavy and it was hard to breathe, and I started to sweat. It's always like this when I go to school. Why do I have to go to school? It's such a painful event. Muttering balefully to myself. I kept moving my feet forward all the same, head down, watching the asphalt's white line. I entered Choto Park. The school is right on the other side. Housewives took their morning walks, and salarymen sat on the benches, reading sport newspapers around the park's pond. Even though Shibuya was so crowded and noisy, the park on the outskirts was quiet and perfectly fit the expression, a place for relaxation. I sat down on one of the benches too. On the way to school, it was a habit of mine to eat breakfast while gazing at the surface of the pond brimming with serene water. It was a nice time of year, and the trees gradually gaining their color. Today's menu was some breakfast bread I bought at the convenience store along the way. It would be enough to tide me over until night. I wouldn't normally eat lunch. No one wanted to eat lunch with a creepy otaku like me, and I had no interest in eating lunch by myself while everyone around me merrily ate together. I know what that means because back when I was in school, basically our school system is you go to one, you get like it's like first grade, second grade, and then it's third grade, which is basically, 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old, and then you go to first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, sixth grade, and then by the time that's over, you're like, you get like first grade is like 2 years old, 3 years old, or like 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, and then by the time you enter the first grade, you're 6 years old, and by the time you're done with sixth grade, you're 12, and by the time you're 12, you go to the first high school grade, and then you go another 6 years. So basically, it's like elementary school is like 9 years, I guess. Yeah, 9 years, which is long, mind you. And then you go to the high school, which is another 6 or 7 years. And I did 7 years because I wanted something extra, and because I'm an idiot, I didn't study enough, and they threw me into the, I guess you could call it idiot grade, even though I'm not. But I mean, none of my classmates were real idiots. They were actually quite smarter than the ones we had in the other higher level grades. Those were some real idiots. They just focused on studying, and that's all they knew. They're like, alright, I know how to speak French, and then you throw them into a situation when they had to speak French and they couldn't do it. Had to take a sip of my cola there. So I was alone for the first 3 years, and 2 years actually, and no, actually I went 2 years to an art academy with my friend Dino and a few others, Robin as well. He's actually watching this Let's Play. So yeah, he's actually the only guy I still hang out with from my 2 years in that school. He was 1 year younger than me, so I only knew him for 1 year, and I still know a few people who, I went to class with, and one of the girls I actually liked is now getting married. Oh god. So yeah, that kind of made me sad, but of course I can't tell her, like, don't fucking get married, you bitch. Marry me. But nope. And yeah, I went to another school to learn another grade, and that's when they put me down one. Because fuck them. I didn't skip, or I didn't do anything, like, I mean, I couldn't do my mathematics, so they dropped me to another class, and that the only class below that happened to be, office studying, and I'm quite glad I did that. I'm actually very happy because that mainly focused on computer work, and that's what I excel at. But yeah, I spent that last year quite alone. I only had one friend, and nobody seemed to care because you're going through puberty, you're sweating quite a lot. It was horrible. Everyone's like, oh, this guy smells like shit, and my mom didn't want to buy me some perfume or any deodorant, and it was horrible. I had to go to school like that. I was like, oh god, Mom, why do you do this? So yeah, that quite made me angry. Oh well. And I had a friend, Kevin, he's probably watching this as well. And then Tim showed up back when I was in 4th year, and he's actually the best friend I have right now. He's yeah, we still hang out together. He lives about 10 minutes from my place, 5-6 minutes. So yeah, he's a really cool guy. I plan to do some Let's Plays with him in the future. We're working on Diablo 3 right now, like not recording, but that's what we're playing basically for the most time. You can expect some more shit. I actually plan to get this Let's Play done quite soon. Today is actually Sunday, 17th of June. But let's continue on with the story. After finishing my cream-filled bread with some Coke, I gazed listlessly up at the sky. Somehow the skies of Shibuya are always drab. It doesn't matter what season it is, the sky doesn't change. My parents' house was only a few stations down along a river, but there's a distinctly different feeling between there and here. That said, I kind of like the dullness of the sky, although I really don't know why. I glanced at my watch to check the time. If I didn't get going soon, I'd be late. I had to avoid that at all costs. As someone who only goes to school 2.5 times a week, I couldn't do anything to make myself stand out. In any case, it was important just to be there. It's kind of like the air. To safely and peacefully make it through the day without catching the eyes of the teachers or any delinquent types, and without having anyone interfere with me. That was the goal of my school life. We're finally back where I was, when I fucked up the recording. I attend Sue Private Academy. These are all very weird character designs. It seems like just pasted on. But I mean, I'm not angry. I mean, the art is quite nice in this game, I think. It doesn't have much of a history. I heard it was founded about 10 years ago. The building is neat and trim looking. Oh, by the way, I think the writer for this is Gen Urobochi. I forgot his name. God, excuse me if I pronounced that wrong. I can't remember right now. But yeah, I know he's Gen. And the reason why you see those type moon things going on is basically because he also writes Fate Stay Night. And, he might have written Tsukihime as well. I have no clue about that, though. That's just what I think. But I know he's a writer of Fate Stay, which is, possibly the most popular visual novel of all time. By God, if I ever Let's Play that, it's going to take 50 hours. But anyways, it doesn't have much of history, blah, 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 TV drama. I heard it 10 years ago. The building is neat and trim looking, and it has a lot of TV dramas about teaching are shot there. I guess that's some kind of reference to Goksen. I don't know. Well, it's not really a reference, but it might be a wink. The uniform were apparently designed by a famous designer, so quite a few of the girls are airheads who entered the school just because they wanted to wear the uniform. By God, it sounds horrible. But we're going to save because I'm at the... I'm actually at the place where I finished. Right here, you can see it. So yes, we are going to overwrite that, and I'll stop it here, and we'll see you guys next episode. See ya, and thanks for watching.